So, this question requires a little bit of self exploration. You can become a psychologist by completing a program in clinical counseling or school psychology, depending on the populations that you want to work with and the settings that you're aiming for. For example, I completed my PhD in school psychology because I love schools, I love education, and the intersection between education and mental health is what drew me to that field of study. Additionally, I knew I only ever wanted to work with children and adolescents. I never really wanted to work with grown-ups outside of doing parent work, and so school psychology seemed like the best fit for me since they only focus on children, adolescents, and families. Our clinical psychology colleagues, and clinical psychology is the most competitive PhD out of the three, they see a wide variety of populations, and some programs may even require that they work with adults, with children, so that they can have a diverse skill set. However, they don't get as much training, if any training, specifically in special education law, academic interventions, and you tend to see more theoretical orientations represented in clinical psychology. For instance, like psychodynamic orientations, humanistic, versus school psychology programs, we tend to be pretty behavioral. And so that also intrigued me because we have a behavioral background as RBTs and BCBAs. Counseling psychology folks also see across the age span, but they can, again, specialize in children. And I think historically, the field has tended to associate them with being the psychologists on college or university campuses or VAs. However, they can end up in a variety of places as well. And so with clinical counseling and school psychology, you can end up in a lot of different places and specializations. It just depends on how you structure your hours for practicum, internship, fellowship, and that's kind of how you carve out the type of psychologist you want to identify as. And then I think the important thing, like I said, with clinical psych, and across all programs, is to be mindful about what theoretical orientations you might be exposed to, like feminist psychology. If that's something that intrigues you, find a program that has folks there that are practicing under that lens. I hope that was helpful. It could be confusing, so comment more questions.